Today, I will have 500 days to build the smallest and safest AFK base playing solo in 99 nights in the forest. It will have layers of defense to protect us from the cultists, unlimited supply of stews, so stay tuned because using these tricks you will be able to survive as long as you want inside of your base. If this video helps you, please subscribe to our channel and let's just get straight into it. Alright, we are back with another video, and I will be building the most overpowered AFK base in only 500 days. So for that reason, I will be rocking the cyborg class. And as y'all can see, I do have a 7 sack space, so I will be rocking the scavenger talent. So make sure to watch until the end because I will show you all step by step how to build this incredible base. If you do plan on using this base, let me know in the comments how many days you all have and if you use this base idea. But anyways, let's just go ahead and craft ourselves a map now, and well, it doesn't matter where we put it because we are gonna get ourselves a hammer. But right now our plan is to max out the fire, save all of the kids, and craft all of the beds. Because once we have all of that sorted out, we will be able to build ourselves the world's smallest AFK base. And we did get ourselves a wolf pelt, so I'll bring that back to the campfire, but we do need ourselves a bunny's foot as well. So let's just go ahead and start killing these bunnies, and well, we didn't get it there, so let's just chop down this bunny. There we go, we got the bunny on our second try. So we're just gonna go ahead and bring this all back to our base. And I am gonna start picking up all of the coin stacks because we are gonna want to get a bunch of furniture from the furniture trader. And to survive in this challenge, we do need ourselves an old flashlight, so I'll grab that for now. But now let's just continue picking up a bunch of scrap and coal pieces. And then from this crate, we got ourselves a fuel canister. I'm gonna need a bunch more of those, please. And we did get the volcano biome, so this is actually going to be very helpful because if y'all didn't know already, the volcano biome has a bunch of fuel canisters and coal pieces just scattered around it. Bam! Fire level 3. But now, since the pelt trader is out, let's just go ahead and get ourselves a good sack real quick. And then with this wolf's pelt, I will go ahead and just get myself a spear. And very quickly, let's get rid of this alpha wolf. And we did get the pelt! That's perfect timing! Come on, Mr. Pelt trader, don't leave, please! Please don't leave. I have absolutely no idea what time it is. And now let's just get ourselves, you know what, we're just gonna get a strong flashlight for now. I really thought we could get ourselves a giant sack, but that's fine. Let's go. We did find ourselves a clinic, so let's just go ahead and loot it up real quick because we're gonna need a bunch of heals. And we did find ourselves a fuel canister as well, so I'll pick that up. And we got ourselves only one bandage. Are you kidding me? That was straight dookie. Let's just enter the volcano biome and hopefully there's a bunch of fuel here as always. There is a church over here, so very quickly let's make our way in here because there should be a bunch of heals. And oh my gosh, that is a bunch of cultists. And I'm not sure if y'all saw, but we did get the frog king for this run, so that's actually going to be very helpful because if I can get those frog boots, that will help us out a ton. So I will check that out later on in this video, but as of right now, I do want to speed run this fire. Perfect. Fire level 5. You know what? Since we're already making good progress on the fire now, let's just go ahead and start saving these kids. Because the faster we do this, the faster we will be able to build our AFK base. So let's just go ahead and group up all of these wolves right over here and then shoot them with the laser cannon. Are you kidding me? How did I miss that? Okay, let's just go ahead, try this once again, and there we go. Let's take this key, dump it in there. So get in the sack, my boy. And well, there's absolutely nothing else in there. Alright, so let's just dump my boy inside of the fire. And now let's make our way towards Kraken Girl. Alright, child, the hero is here to save you. So first, let's group up these alpha wolves, and oh my gosh, they deal a bunch of damage. So let's just pop a bandage real quick. And are you kidding me? How am I missing my shots? I'm just gonna have to play this safe, so let's just use our laser cannon, take this key, throw it in there. And what even is this ram doing out right now? I'm just gonna ignore him for now. Hey yo, where is this goof even going? He's going the opposite direction from where I am, but I mean, he's very easy to dodge. You just gotta go pew, and we're out of the way. Alright, kid number 2 will go straight inside of the fire as well. And well, now let's just go ahead and save ourselves the squid kid. Ooh, I did find myself a gold chest, so very quickly I just want to loot this bad boy up. And we got ourselves a strong axe already. God damn, I'll take that. But now let's just go ahead and get rid of these bears. And as always, this is going to be fairly easy. All we have to do is just spam our laser cannon and our rifle, and well, they should be dead in no time. Just like that, they're all dead. So let's just go ahead, take this key, throw it in there. Let's save the kid, and let's loot up this golden chest. Come on, give me a giant sack. You know what? We'll take some defense blueprints, actually. That's gonna be helpful for our base, so that's actually pretty good. And well, now let's just go ahead, ignore these bears, and continue looting up. And oh my gosh, our health is extremely low. Let's go. We got another defense blueprint. It's actually giving me some new ideas that I want to do for this base now, so stay tuned because I do have a plan in mind. Ooh, there is a barn over here, so let's just check this place out. And well, there's only a bunch of scraps, so I guess I'll just loot up the chest. And we got ourselves a giant sack. That was actually perfect timing, so now we can just pick up everything. And we got ourselves another defense blueprint. Oh my gosh, we're already sitting at what? Like, is this 9 now? Yeah, because we do have 3 traps per blueprint. It seems like we do have some visitors though, so very quickly let's just get rid of them. But just like that, they're already dead, so let's throw their bodies in there. And we did get ourselves our first cultist gem. So very quickly, let's make sure we dump everything in here first, because we do have some chairs. And oh my gosh, I completely forgot we had the squid kid, so let's just go ahead, get him out of there. And are you kidding me? We're at 98. So you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and chop down this tree. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot, but the logs are wet, so we can't even dump them in the fire. You know what? We're just gonna have to go ahead and take all of these chairs and dump them inside of the fire. And we did get ourselves fire level 6 now. So very quickly, now that it is fire level 6, let's get ourselves this sundial and this compass. As of right now, we are doing very good because we already have a maxed out fire, and well, we're just missing one of the kids. So let's just mark Koala Kid, and well, let's go save her now. Alright, so the king is finally here to save you. So let's just go ahead, group up all of these bears. And well, this is gonna be pretty boring, but we just gotta spam a revolver and a rifle, and they should be dead in no time. And there we go, they are all dead. So let's just pick up this bear pelt because I'm probably gonna need that. And then out of the ruby chest, we got ourselves a chainsaw, finally! I haven't seen this in so long. Let's just go ahead, use it on these trees. And well, it's not the best for these single trees, but it is the best for these big trees right over here. And there we go. Just like that, we have all the kids saved. And we have a fire level 6 now. So all we're missing now is that we need to craft all 4 of the beds. So let's get ourselves this old bed for now. Let's get this regular bed. Let's get this crafting bench level 3. And we are missing 1 log to get this good bed. So let me just get that real quick. Alright, let's get ourselves this good bed now. And now all we need is this giant bed. However, we are missing another 2 cultist gems and then a bunch of logs. So let's just go ahead, find this stronghold, and we'll get the last 2 cultist gems. But first, I just want to go ahead and place down all of the beds because our multiplier is now an 8x. Let's go! We did find ourselves a stronghold, but we are getting chased by this deer right now. So let's just get him off our butt, and well, we will make our way inside. So let's group them up and shoot them with this laser cannon, and well, they should be dead in no time. And just like that, the first level is done, so let's make our way to the second. And now we just gotta repeat the same process over and over again, but let's make sure we get rid of the crossbow guy first. Because, well, he does not miss any of his shots. And we can't forget to pick up all of these coins because we are already sitting at 200 coins right now. And, well, now this is the last stack, so let's just go ahead, take out our spear, and just whack them until they're all dead. So let's loot up these cultist gems, and, well, let's see what we get outside of the ruby chest. And we got a tactical shotgun as well. And then, of course, I am going to go ahead and pick up all these diamonds. Alright, so as y'all can see now, we do have ourselves 3 cultist gems. However, we are missing a lot of logs. So let's just go ahead and chop down some trees, and well, I'll see you all in a little bit.
A few minutes later.
So after 2 days of farming up logs, we do have ourselves 180 now. So very quickly, let's just go ahead and get ourselves this last bed. And there we go. We finally have a max multiplier, and well, now we can focus on our base. But first, the furniture trader is out, so let's just go ahead and pay him a visit. Alright, sir, I'm gonna need you to give me something good. So what does he have in stock for us? So he does have a sign, so I guess I'll take that. And oh my gosh, why are you hitting me, my boy? Thank you for giving me another coin, because now I can get myself another item. So let's just go ahead and get a bunch of bookshelves, because that's gonna be the defense mechanism of our base. And well, the rest we can just go ahead and just buy a bunch of furniture that we think will look good for our base. Alright, so that's everything we we need, and we will come back and check up on him whenever he arrives to see what he has in stock for us. But in the meanwhile, let's just go ahead and plant down all of these saplings, just in case if we need some more logs. Oh my gosh, I wonder how much logs we're gonna get from this pit of doom. So very quickly, before we even start building this base, I do want to get myself a hammer, just to move everything around. Perfect, here we are. So let's just go ahead and open up this door real quick. And well, now we do have 3 cultists that we have to deal with, but this should be fairly easy. And there we go, they are all dead now. So now let's just go ahead and build this anvil. So the second piece will be over here, so let's just drop that down. And well, the last piece will be on the roof. Oh my gosh, we did find ourselves a ruby chest, so let's loot this bad boy up. And we got ourselves another tactical shotgun. Are you kidding me? You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this down just in case if I need this for later. So now let's just go ahead, throw the last piece down over there. And well, now let's craft ourselves this hammer. And well, we already have all the scrap and the logs, so let's just go ahead, dump it out in there. And now we have ourselves a hammer. So let's pick that up and let's start building up this base. So the first thing we need to get is 4 wood rain storages. So let's just buy 4 of those. And then I do want to go ahead and just buy myself 6 farm plots, because I think that should be plenty for our auto stew farmer. And then of course we need ourselves a crock pot. So we are going to be placing down our base over here. So let's just start the foundation of the base and put the first wood rain storage right over here. And well, now we're just going to go ahead and take all of our farm plots and plant them down as well, just like that. That's all 6 planted down. And well, now we got to make sure that we put the crock pot right in the middle. Perfect, that is looking good already. And then what y'all want to do on this side is just make sure that the wood rain storage is as flush as possible to this other wood rain storage, so that you can get out and inside of the base, just like that. So far it's coming along, but we're just gonna go ahead and place down another 2 wood rain storages, and that is perfect. But very quickly we are getting attacked, so let's just deal with this. And there we go, they are all dead. So let's just carry on with our base. So far this is what it's looking like. We do have our stew farmer over here, and then this could be our little chill zone. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and buy myself a couple log walls now, because we do want to reinforce this base. So just take your log walls now, and we'll just wrap them all the way around this base. Sadly though, we did run out of wood, so let's just go ahead and chop down all of these trees. Oh my gosh, that is a ton of wood. So let's just go ahead, dump this all inside of the grinder. Oh my gosh, this thunderstorm is so annoying. So very quickly, I'm just gonna go ahead and craft myself a lightning rod and just place it down over there for now. All right, so we do have them all planted again, and well, we do have 180 logs to work with now. So let's just buy a couple more log walls, and let's just continue on with this base. So we are gonna go around this base completely. There we go. Just like that, we completely closed it off. But that's not all. So now we're just gonna go ahead, take our bookshelves, and we'll wrap it around this base once again. So just like that, we added another layer of protection. But very quickly, the furniture trader is out, so let's pay him another visit. Alright, so this time around, he doesn't really have that many good things, so we're just gonna go ahead and just buy out a bunch of random things. Alright, so carrying on with our base, I'm gonna go ahead and just reinforce it one more time. So to do that, we are gonna go ahead and place down these log walls once again. There we go. We have it completely fortified now. I'm gonna go ahead and take this lightning rod, and well, we are gonna plant it down right over here. So as you all can see now, this is what the base is looking like. And well, the front is just our little lounge area, and this spot right over here is where we are gonna be AFKing inside of. So as for now, let's just go ahead and take some corn, and well, I want to go ahead and just drop it inside of the crock pot, because we do need a couple stews right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let that crock pot cook us automatic stews, and well, in the meanwhile, let's just go ahead and start decorating this base out now. So we did reach 99 nights in 71 minutes, and I do want to give y'all a tour of our smallest AFK base. So right away at the front, there is a bunch of lighting, because this is our entrance to get inside. And well, now very quickly, I do want to show y'all the side. So this is just blocked off, and then on the back side, we do have a goated sign, because this base is absolutely goated. Just wait until I show y'all. And well, we did decorate it out, and we do have this lightning rod, which is very important for this base, because if you don't have this lightning rod, then you will get struck by that lightning, and trust me, your health health will go down so fast. And then on this side, it's just the exact same on the other side. And then over here, there's not really much going on. So now let's just go ahead and make our way inside. So to get inside, you do have to shift lock. And this is the first part of our base. There's not really much going on here. So now let's enter in our food room. So this is where we are going to be surviving majority of this run. So as y'all can see, we do have a bunch of stews. So let's pick that all up. And the process is very simple here. All we have to do is just pick up all these carrots. And well, then we just go ahead and drop it all inside of this crock pot. And we just wait for it to cook us a stew now. And there we go. We got ourselves a stew. So the longer we do this, the more time we will be able to AFK for. But as of right now, we're only sitting at 8 stews. So we won't be able to AFK for that long. So yeah, that's pretty much the base. And well, now I want to go ahead and test it out when the cultists arrive. And then I do want to test it out when our fire runs out. So stay tuned because this is only the beginning of this journey. In the meanwhile though, I do want to go ahead and pay the Frog King a visit. So let's just go ahead and kill all of these frogs to get ourselves a bunch of keys. We did find ourselves another church. So very quickly, let's just make a robbery. And that should be enough. So let's get our butt out of there. And we do have to pop a bandage or else we might die. Perfect. We got our second key. However, I think we need 6 more. So let's just try to find these purple frogs. Let's go. We found ourselves 2 purple frogs. Let's just go ahead, get rid of them, and we should get some keys from them. So we got another key right over there. So that's 3 in total now. 4, and it looks like we're only sitting at 4 right now, so we do need another 4. All right, let's make that 5, 6, 7, 8. We have just enough to do this now. Oh my gosh, where even is this cave? I've been searching all around this map and I still can't find the cave. And I mean, we are getting attacked tonight, so I guess I'm probably just gonna make my way back home because I cannot find this Frog King's cave. And I just spent 2 whole nights searching for it, and well, I still can't find it. So we're just gonna have to see if this base is safe from the cultists now. So very quickly, let's just make our way inside over here. And I did get myself a friend, as y'all can see, so he is stuck with me forever now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drop down all of the keys right over here, I guess. And well, let's just see what happens against these cultists. So far as y'all can see, they are just sitting at the front, and well, they're not even making their way towards me. But you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy right over here mad. So let's get him to come over here. And can he even get inside? I don't think he can get inside, so I think we should be safe, but I want to give it some time and let all the cultists stack up. So let's just make our way inside of this inner layer right over here. And well, now I'll just start updating you all after every couple days. Oh my god, the fire has ran out. So that means that the deer is going to be hungry every single night now. So let's just see what happens. But so far, everything is going good inside of this base because we do have ourselves 10 stews. And our boy Kiwi has been our little guardian for the entire run. Oh my gosh, as you can see, the deer is literally right over there. But very quickly, let's get an outside view of our base. And well, there's only one cultist on top of it right now. So I'd say so far everything is going smoothly because the deer can't even enter inside of our base. And same goes for the cultists. So I would call this a success for now, but I'm just gonna keep on updating y'all as the days go by. So as you all can see, it is day 200 now. And well, we have been safe inside of this base. We've just had stews cooking up, and we are sitting at 23 stews so far. And oh my gosh, all of the cultists are heading my way now. So very quickly, let's just make our way over here. And wait, can they even hit me over here? Oh my gosh, yes they can. Okay, we're just gonna pop a bandage real quick, and let's just get rid of these guys because I do want to make my way outside. So I think we're able to escape now. So very quickly, I'm just gonna go ahead, control lock, and get my butt straight out of there. And this is what it's looking like so far with all of the cultists. So there's not that many out right now, so let's just get rid of them real quick. And this should be fairly easy because we do have the laser cannon, so all we have to do is just spam it and they should all die. And there we go, they are all dead now. So let's just clean this up a little bit. And well, I do want to keep the fire running just for a little bit, so we'll dump 2 oil barrels in for now. So there we go, we cleaned up everything. And well, we did swap tactical shotguns because our other one ran out of ammo. So now very quickly, I am going to pay the furniture trader another visit to see if he has anything good for us. All right, mister, let's see what you got. And he has absolutely nothing good for us. So we will go ahead and place down the oil drill over here so that it's gonna collect us a bunch of barrels. So let's just AFK until day 500 now to find out if this base is goated or not. Oh my gosh, we are at day 500 now. So if you made it this far, let me know in the comments if this base is goated or not. So now very quickly, I just want to go ahead and peek outside. And what's the damage looking like right now? So we do have to be careful because our health is very low. And oh my gosh, what do we even do? There's cultists just stacked up on top waiting for us to open it up. And then as y'all can see at the door right over there, just a bunch of cultists just waiting for us. So I have absolutely no clue what I'm gonna do. And let's just stay here for a little bit. And it seems like we're safe. Oh no, we got hit. We got hit. Are you kidding me? Hey yo, how am I getting hit? I don't understand. How am I getting hit? You know what? We're just gonna stay here for a little bit just because I don't want to risk it just yet. Alright, you know what? I've had enough. I'm just gonna take out my hammer and well, we're just gonna start opening up everything and well, hopefully, just hopefully we'll be able to escape. Okay, I think this might be the end for us. This actually might be the end because we have no more heals. So you know what? We're just gonna have to make a run for it. And well, now we have to risk it for the biscuits. So let's just get rid of everything. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh, we did not even last a second. Are you kidding me? Just like that, we survived 500 days living inside of the smallest AFK base. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. Because this took me a long time to film. So I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!